Hey guys, it's Hunter. Welcome back to another video. So talk about stepping outside of your comfort zone. I'm a single cut, fixed tail, subtle finish kind of a guy, and this guitar is the complete opposite of all of those things. Keith Merrow's signature Schecter KM-7 FRS is certainly a striking looking instrument. Let's take a closer look. So this is the first Schecter I've had on the channel, and when I unboxed the KM-7 FRS, it didn't exactly give the best first impression. I took it out of the box, and the bridge pickup kinda just fell out. Well, not really fell out because the strings are there, but it wasn't screwed in. Eventually, I did find the screws in the box, but having the customer mount the bridge pickup themselves is an interesting feature for a $1,300 guitar. Anyways, once the bridge pickup was screwed in, everything was all good. Sort of. Either the holes are messed up or the screws are too short, because this is as high as it'll go without falling out again. But it was good enough to track with, and track with it I did, but we'll get to sound later. Pickup mount issues aside, the rest of the construction feels very high quality. This guitar is one of, if not the most striking looking I've had on the channel. The body isn't anything mind-blowing, it's a standard Super Strat, albeit with nice modern beveling. The big thing that really gets your attention is the striking Lambo blue finish. This guitar is very blue, and the sports car theme is completed with carbon fiber neck, body, and headstock binding. It seems like Keith Merrow really enjoys the Lamborghini-inspired finishes because the previous version of this model came in Lambo Green, and the regular KM-7 comes in Lambo Orange. I'm actually really looking forward to next year's Lambo Yellow guitar. Make it happen, Schecter. I also really like the layout of the inlays. They're not all in the center, and it adds to the guitar's unique character. So there are a few features on this guitar that really stand out. The first and most notable being the Floyd Rose 1500 and the associated locking nut, which helps the guitar stay in tune really well. I'm no lead player, but I'm not gonna lie, the Floyd is a ton of fun, especially when I don't have to set it up or maintain it, and extra especially when combined with the Sustainiac in the neck. Now, I tried finding out more information about the Sustainiac technology from the website, but it is a relic and super hard to read. From some Googling, it looks like when engaged, it works by vibrating at the same note as the one that you're playing. It blasts that vibration back at the string, giving you infinite sustain, which I gotta say feels really weird. There are two modes, fundamental and harmonic, that can be switched between or even mixed using the three-way toggle. It can also be completely switched off using a separate two-way toggle. I guarantee you the first 5 minutes any guitarist picks this thing up for the first time will sound a lot like this. And the Sustainiac isn't just a toy, it actually sounds pretty decent as a neck pickup and works well with the Seymour Duncan Nazgul in the bridge. So here are some dirty tones through a Peavey 6505 Plus. And now some clean tones through a Marshall DSL 100H. The Nazgul isn't my favorite Seymour Duncan pickup, it's not exactly versatile, and by itself, can sound a little thin for my liking, but in a mix, it cuts through really well, and under high gain, it's very defined, which means it's great for the chugs. As I mentioned before, this is not my type of guitar at all, so I was really surprised with how easy this guitar is to play. The ultra thin C neck shape with the matte finish is very comfortable, and the smooth ebony fingerboard has a compound radius, which is awesome. It basically means it's a rounder 12-inch near the lower frets for easy chording, and a flatter 16-inch at the higher frets for the shredders. It's a really nice compromise, which makes the guitar great for both lead and rhythm playing. So I realized the other day that as gear nuts, we tend to get bogged down in the details, and sometimes we don't take into account what the casual audience sees. So I asked my roommate, who has no idea about guitar, to give his evaluation of the KM-7. Simon, what do you think of this guitar?
It's so blue. Look how blue it is. I mean, it is. It really is. Like, it's got a nice metallic or plasticky feel to it. It feels like a blue guitar.
Thanks, Simon. Solid analysis. So this guitar is just a ton of fun. I really didn't think that I would enjoy the KM-7 FRS at all, especially when it came with the pickup basically falling out. And yet, once I started playing it, it was really difficult to put down. It was very comfortable, incredibly fun with the Floyd and Sustainiac combo, and 7 strings always seem to inspire some pretty badass riffs. The lumen lays are a nice touch, but it would have been nice if the guitar came with some sort of case. At $1,300 street price, I feel like it should have at least come with a gig bag. Either way, I really enjoyed this guitar, and the finish is freaking cool. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. I have my opinions, but I'd love to hear yours, so leave them in the comments, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to support what I do and get bonus extras like song downloads, check out my Patreon. Thanks to Sam Ash for making this guitar available, and to Pad for mixing the demo track. Pricing, availability, all the links are in the description. As always, thanks so much for watching. You've been awesome. This is the Schecter KM-7 FRS, and I will see you for the next video.